Hi everyone, it's Library Linda, and I'd like to welcome you to this week's edition of Did You Know? Did you know? On March 8th of 1782 is when the Janaden-Hutton massacre occurred. This was also known as the Moravian Massacre, where 96 Christian Lenape were massacred by the Pennsylvania militia. The American colonists renamed the Lenape tribe into the Delaware Indians because of where they originally found along the Delaware River in New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Delaware. They moved into the Ohio River Valley as the colonies continued to grow. The Moravian missionary David Zeisberger is who converted the Lenape to Christianity. The Pennsylvania militia had accused the Lenape of raiding villages in Pennsylvania. They rounded up all 96 members of the village. Men, women, and children were separated from each other and all massacred. This became the story Trumpet in the Land by Pulitzer Prize winner Paul Green. Did you know? On March 8th of 1884, Susan B. Anthony addressed the U.S. House Judiciary Committee, arguing for an amendment to the Constitution to allow women the right to vote. On November 18th of 1872, Susan was arrested and charged with illegal voting. She was charged $100 for her crime, which she refused to pay. Susan brought about a counter lawsuit where she quoted the 14th Amendment that states, "No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States." I am a citizen. Is it a crime for a citizen to vote? Did you know? On March 9th of 1959, Barbie Millicent Roberts made her official debut. The German doll Bild Lilly was created from a comic strip. She was targeted for men because she was scantily clad and only sold in tobacco kiosks and newspaper stands. Ruth Handler and her husband were both employees from the Mattel Company. They bought the rights to Bild Lilly, and they decided that they were going to clean up her act. That's when they used her design and created a squeaky clean Barbie. Barbie has had multiple careers over the years. She's been everything from a fashion model to a nurse, a doctor, a firefighter, a teacher, athletes. She's even been president. In 2016, Barbie went through a design change where there was a range of body types and features that more reflected the natural body styles. Did you know? On March 12th of 1912, Juliette Gordon Low, aka Daisy, founded the Girl Scouts in Savannah, Georgia. Daisy gathered 18 girls from her hometown, and they learned how to play sports like basketball and tennis. They learned foreign languages. They learned to be able to tell the time by looking at the stars. And most importantly, they learned to give a helping hand when needed. During the Great Depression, the Girl Scouts aided in the relief effort by collecting clothing and food for the poor. In 1933, in Philadelphia, was the first Girl Scout cookie sale. They had one kind, the sugar cookie, and it had 48 cookies per box. By 1937, 125 Girl Scout troops were involved in selling the cookies. By the time the 1950s rolled around, the Scouts had added new cookies to their list. They added the Scotties, Savannahs, and Thin Mints. Today, more than 2 million boxes of Girl Scout cookies are sold every year. And I'm proud to say, I was once a Girl Scout. I hope you've enjoyed this week's edition of Did You Know? And I hope to see you again next week. Bye-bye.